What is going on YouTube? It's Diver, and today we're going to be taking a look at Search and Destroy in Black Ops 3. That is right, Search and Destroy in Black Ops 3 is one of my more popular game types. Now you might not see it a lot on the channel. That's because I don't usually play public match Search and Destroy. I usually can play competitive match Search and Destroy. So today I'm going to give you my best tips and tricks I have on how to win Search and Destroy almost 100% of the time. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Now the first tip I have for you is to take advantage of the defense rounds. I always see people playing the defensive rounds wrong. If you really want to win the game, what you will do is camp the bomb. You will defend the bomb as much as you can, because most of the time people love to just try to kill the enemy team really quickly, which ends up making them lose the round because they either die or the bomb gets planted and they don't get there in time. Now while you're doing all this, make sure the teammates that you have are watching your flank. Now what I mean by that is make sure they're watching your back, because for some reason, well, not some reason, but of course, enemies love to come from behind you. They like to have the surprise attack, the guerrilla warfare advantage, as you might say. But have your teammates watch your back, because if they do not watch your back, you might not have that extra call out or that extra support behind you. You might be planting the bomb and you will die. Next is communication. Now if you have a full team and you run into a full team of people that always have microphones or they all have microphones, then you are in luck, because if you communicate well, then you're going to win the game. But of course, like I say in almost every single video, make sure to play with friends, because playing with friends gives you the biggest advantage that you can ever have in Search and Destroy. Playing with friends allows you to have the best callouts you can, because you will know the people, you trust the people, and you trust their ability to play, perform, and slay. Now of course, stealth is key. You might want to run the classes that you feel are a bit more on the stealthy side. Now I'm not saying you have to run a suppressor on every single weapon you use, but if you want to run a suppressor on maybe the KN-44, then by all means go ahead. If it's good with it, go ahead, run it. But I would recommend running Ghosts, Hardwired, and Dead Silence. Now if you do have enough and you have one more slot open in the 10-point system, you have another point to go, you can unlock and equip Awareness. Now of course, Awareness is a big advantage. It's not really on the stealthy side, but it's more on the offensive side, is where you can hear the enemy's footsteps, their actions, their callouts, and you can also hear them planning and defusing the bomb, which is really helpful. Next, we're going to switch over to the offensive side. Now when you're on offense, you have ultimate control of the game. You control the way the game goes. Do you want to slay the enemy team out, or do you want to plant the bomb and try to just see how it plays out from there? But remember, when you are playing offense, a lot of the time you always see people rush the same bomb multiple times. But what you do want to do is switch it up. You might want to run B twice, A once, go back to B, or vice versa. Just switch it up, take the enemy off guard. Now do not run the same route every single time at the start of the match. I find this getting people killed a lot of the time, because people often become predictable. If it works for them one round, they assume it'll work next round, but of course it might not. You might win, they might win. Now switch it up. Take them off guard. Get them off guard and you will kill them and you'll win the round. Now one of the more bigger and professional tips, I guess you could say, is learn the plant spots. Learn the bomb plant spots. Now there are tons of videos online. If you want me to do one on the planting the bomb and what spots to put it in, then leave a comment down below saying if you want me or not. But planting the bomb in certain spots gives you a big advantage. For example, if you plant the bomb on the left side of the bomb, you can maybe run across the map, zoom in with a sniper, and see the bomb, so you can see whoever is defusing it from across the map and take them out. Now for overall tips, when you are playing Search and Destroy, make sure not to boost a lot, because boost, of course, if you don't have blast suppressor, it shows up on the radar, and it also makes noise even if you do have blast suppressor on. Those with awareness can hear you. Now of course, do not wall run a lot, because I know for a fact that Dead Silence does not reduce wall running footsteps as much as it used to. Especially if you're running the Scythe, or the Reaper rather, then you're going to hear your footsteps from across the map. Now the last tip I have for you today is one of the most important ones. It will win you so many gunfights. Aim down sights around corners. Now of course, when you're aiming down sights around corners, what you basically want to do is make sure you have your sights up first. If you want to throw on a tactical grenade, then by all means go ahead, chuck it around the corners, just to your feelers. But tactical grenades do give away your position, which is why I don't like to use them a lot. But like I was saying, aim down sights around corners, because aiming down sights around corners will allow you to have the advantage in winning a gunfight. Because if the other person is running around the corner, you already have their sights up, and they have to take that extra 0.5 to 1 whole second to get their sights up. But they're going to be dead by the time they do, because you are already prepared. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. Remember to go check out the channel. If you like the content, please click that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. But above all else, have a nice day. Peace.